What's up, guys? It's Corey from Lion Dads, back with another video for you. Today I want to talk to you guys about the importance of eating eggs and the nutritional benefit you get from them. So first off, eggs are a common food and they're consumed worldwide, and historically they were a staple in many people's diets going back literally thousands of years. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of misconceptions about the health benefits of eggs, and I kind of want to clear that up for you guys and show you why you should be getting eggs in as a regular part of your diet, as well as feeding them to your families regularly. So first, let's get down to the nutritional content of eggs. Obviously, eggs are an excellent source of high quality protein, vitamins, and minerals. One large egg, and of course, I'm talking about like your standard chicken egg, right? Contains about 6 grams of protein. And I typically eat about 5 at a time, so I get about 30 to 35 grams from eggs in a meal on top of the other meats that I eat at the time, bacon, steak, or whatever that may be. And the egg protein is also like really high quality. So that means that it contains all the essential amino acids that our bodies can't produce on their own. So in addition to the protein, eggs contain a lot of vitamins and minerals. Some examples of what they have includes vitamins A, D, E, and B12, as well as like minerals like iron, zinc, and selenium. And vitamin D is especially important as it helps your bodies absorb calcium, which is essential for building like strength in your bones and teeth. So for example, I noticed like when I was starting, like really amped up how much eggs I was eating and eating the whole egg, my nails grew in a lot stronger and faster. And I was like, dang man, they're getting wild and out of control fast. And that really happened when I upped my egg intake. And eggs are one of the few food sources that naturally contain vitamin D, which is why I like to think of them as a superfood, and I always kind of refer to them that way, especially when people call stuff like kale as a superfood. The eggs are also an excellent source of choline, which is a nutrient that's important for brain health. And choline is involved in the production of neurotransmitters that are essential for like cognitive function and memory. And it's also involved in the development of the fetal brain during pregnancy. So that's why it's especially important for pregnant women to consume eggs, and so they get choline. So my wife, for example, when she was pregnant with my daughter, who's 2 now, she ate a ton of eggs during her pregnancy. Like, I'm glad the prices back then weren't what they are now, because I'd have been broke. But when she's pregnant with our daughter, she ate a ton of eggs, and my daughter's advancing like at a crazy rapid level. And my daughter also eats eggs on a regular basis, so I like to think that has a lot to do with it as well. But for little kids or pregnant women, eggs are awesome. So now that we know the nutritional content of eggs, let's talk about why they're important and why I think you should be eating them. So one of the benefits of eggs that I noticed is the ability to help with weight loss, specifically with like fat loss. And I noticed that eating eggs for breakfast would help me with my overall calorie intake throughout the day, which I think that played a big part in my overall weight loss when I started this carnivore diet. And the protein in eggs also helps keep us feeling full and satisfied. And that'll keep you from like snacking on unhealthy foods between meals. And eggs are also beneficial for heart health. The narrative used to be that eggs were bad for our hearts due to their cholesterol content, but more recent research has shown that they're totally safe to consume. They're not going to clog your arteries like people used to think. Those old studies have all been debunked, and eating the entire egg is beneficial, not just like the whites like people used to do, And eggs also contain like antioxidants that are beneficial for eye health, and they can reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration, things like that. Another awesome benefit of eggs is they have the ability to help regulate your blood sugar levels. So the protein in eggs slows down the digestion of carbohydrates, which not really an issue for me, and a lot of you guys probably, if you're watching my content, because you're not eating a lot of carbs anyway. But it prevents rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, and that can be especially beneficial for individuals who have like type 2 diabetes, who need to be careful about their carbohydrate intake or their sugar intake. One benefit that my family sees is that they're also an excellent food choice for athletes and great for muscle building. I got teenage boys that, they're doing the lifting and playing sports and stuff like that. And my daughter's growing and I'm lifting and, I'm trying to cut right now, but I was on a bulk for a while and I feel like I put on tons of muscle while I was eating tons of eggs. So, the high quality protein in eggs is essential for muscle growth and repair, and the amino acids in eggs can help prevent muscle breakdown during exercise. So you guys that are working out regularly, lifting, trying to build muscle and get stronger, I can't say it enough. You guys should be eating eggs regularly, just like we do, because they are awesome. So one of my favorite benefits of eggs is that they're a versatile ingredient, and you can prepare them in a ton of different ways. So whether you prefer them boiled, fried, scrambled, poached, or baked, eggs are like a great nutritious addition to any meal. So what I want to do now is kind of break down the different ways that you can prepare eggs and like how they can enhance your carnivore diet and how they can improve your health overall without you getting bored of eating them. Because there's so many different ways to make them. So the first way I'll talk about cooking them is hard-boiled. And just to make hard-boiled eggs is easy. You just place them in a pot of water, bring it to a boil, and once it's boiling, you reduce the heat and let the eggs cook for around like 10 minutes, 12 minutes. And then for soft-boiled eggs, you just reduce the cooking time around 4 or 5 minutes. But once they're cooked, you just put them in cold water, and that stops the cooking process, and it actually makes them pretty easy to peel. And then hard-boiled eggs are a super convenient option. You can take them with you on the go, or you can make them into deviled eggs if you have the right choices of ingredients, like some good homemade mayo that doesn't involve a bunch of seed oils and crap. So yeah, hard-boiled eggs, really great option. Fried eggs are a actual like breakfast staple in my house. They're super quick and you can cook them in a variety of different ways. So like for sunny side up, for example, you just heat up a pan. Like I use cast iron with some bacon grease and over medium heat, and then you just crack the eggs directly onto the pan and you cook them for like 2-3 minutes, or like until the whites are basically set and then the yolks are still kind of runny. And then if you want them over easy, you just flip them over and add around another minute or two and cook, or add around 1 or 2 minutes, and you cook them for another like 30 seconds to a minute. Scrambled eggs, obviously everybody knows scrambled eggs, another quick and easy breakfast option. You can actually customize them with a lot of different ingredients. So to make scrambled eggs, I just beat eggs in a bowl with a fork and I add a little bit of heavy cream. It makes them a little soft and add some like really good bonus fat, saturated fat. And then I just melt bacon grease in the pan over medium heat, pour in the egg, and then I just use a spatula, kind of stir them around as they cook, and then once they're set but they're still pretty moist, I just take them off the heat. And if you want, when you make scrambled eggs, you can mix in cheese or chopped bacon, sausage, ground beef, whatever you want. It's a really quick, delicious option. Everybody loves scrambled eggs. Poached eggs are also a really good option. They're just a little more complicated to prepare, so I don't really make them that often. But to poach eggs, you just bring a pot of water to a simmer, and some people add a splash of vinegar. Like I said, I don't really make them that often, but if you want to do that, it's fine. And then you just crack the eggs into a bowl and slide them into the water, and you use a slotted spoon, gently shape them like you shape the whites around the yolk, and then you just let them cook for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then you just take them out of the water with the spoon and place on a paper towel and eat. You can bake eggs as well. I don't really do this method at all, ever, but it's another simple way to make eggs for breakfast or any meal, really. To make them baked, you just preheat the oven at 375 and grease your baking dish with butter or animal fat of your choice. Just crack the eggs into the dish, season them, salt and pepper, and then bake for around 10-12 minutes till the whites are set, yolks are runny. They'll come out pretty much looking like sunny side up eggs. And my favorite, last but not least, omelets. Omelets, they're a classic breakfast option, and they can be customized just like scrambled eggs with a lot of different fillings. And to make an omelet, it's very similar to scrambled eggs. Just beat them with a fork, and I add a splash of heavy cream, like I said, for that added bonus saturated fat. And then I melt the butter in a pan over the medium heat and pour in the egg mixture. And then I kind of flatten it out. I kind of shape it flat. Stir them around a little bit, and then I add my fillings, cheese, meat, and then use a spatula to fold it in half. Or the more you do it, the more you practice, the better you get at folding it. And then you just let it cook for another minute or two. So the point with all this is, explaining how to cook it all. When I first started, I couldn't cook. No one ever really showed me to cook growing up. I was kind of lost when it came to the kitchen. And eggs were really the first food when I was out on my own that I taught myself how to cook. And so if you're a dad, like you're a new dad, or you just never learned how to cook, and you want to start eating this animal-based diet and optimizing your health and fitness, this is the place to start. I'm telling you. It's so easy to make eggs in a variety of ways, and it's something you can master literally in no time. So just get comfortable making them, and you'll easily move on to bigger meals. And as a bonus, you'll get all the nutritious content that eggs provide. So to wrap it all up, basically eggs are just a nutritious and healthy food that should be included as a part of your animal-based diet. They are an excellent source of high-quality protein, vitamins, and minerals, and have been shown to have numerous health benefits, including weight loss, heart health, blood sugar regulation, muscle growth, and so on and so forth. So the next time that you're wondering about what to eat for breakfast and you're looking for a quick, easy meal, consider adding eggs. I guarantee you'll thank me. So that's all I have today. As always, guys, the links to my socials and stuff, they're all down in the description. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you guys can keep getting my content and seeing it. I really appreciate you guys watching it. I really appreciate all the interaction. So once again, leave a comment down below. If you have any questions or ideas, just hit me up, let me know. And until next time, peace out.